So, in general, glute loosening, and this is, we'll do this little routine. It's quite nice. So, we'll just start with a little movement here, just to start to stretch out a little bit. Just to stretch it out just a little bit.
Does it hurt, Martin?
What'd you ask, Martin?
As soon as it hurt.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a little rotation. So now this simple rotation starts to stretch the glutes and the rotators, yeah? Rotation. So, tight glutes, tight back. One thing about, we're all used to doing the stretch, yes, some of us, where we're either pinning here, or else a variation I'll show is where I stabilize here and make it a bigger stretch. Yeah? Because sometimes people are too tight. They can't do that stretch, but when you open it up, it allows here. But nonetheless, one thing about this stretch, so when you're doing the leg across at a more of a right angle, they're going to feel it in one area of the body. But then as you just guide the leg down a little bit more and depress, they're going to feel it in a little different area. And what happens is as you lower the leg, the stretch goes up into the lower back. So you want to start here because this opens the hip. Now with Martin, because again of our size difference, he's physically taller than I am, but we're both about the same weight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over. So I'm over center more, so I can do this easier. But then to bring the leg down and depress it, that way it'll go up into the back a little bit. The more you come down, the more it comes up into the back. And then we're going to do a couple things. We're going to come like this. And we're going to roll back. I want to do that again. It's such a lovely feeling. So like that. Yes.
It feels as good as it looks.
But again, it's not a strength thing. It's a levering thing. So my knee are like right there, and the gluteals a little bit.
On your knees? Yeah. Yeah, come around here. You can see it like that. See how he's lifting his whole butt up? Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then, so y'all come over here. Okay, now we're going to come down like this, and we're going to do this, where we come like this, and put our knee like this, and just bring it out. Deal, Martin? It's a little bit more specific. So my knee is in between the greater trochanter of the femur and the lateral border of the sacrum, right in the fleshy part. Right in the fleshy part. And just lean back like this. I love you, man. You know that. My knee might not right now, but the rest of me definitely.
Just breathe.
So, in Chinese medicine, when we're addressing the muscles of the glutes, we do a lot of these things. But we also think about the line of energy that runs right through the glutes and through the iliotibial band and in the lower lateral compartment of the leg through the peroneals and out the ankle, and that's the gallbladder meridian. That same meridian when we're addressing the side, that same meridian for the shoulder, that same meridian that comes in the side of the torso now is continuing down through the buttocks and into the iliotibial band and through the peroneals. So after addressing gluteals, I'm going to come down simply like this see how I move the foot towards the midline, and I'm stabilizing it there. The reason is that I'm going to go like this, and here's the greater trochanter of the femur, and I'm going to let my knee go right into the iliotibial band. And with the foot over here, it allows the leg to fall out a little bit more. So you get this exquisite pressure into the iliotibial band. And it's all
This is exquisite, Martin.
it's all his body weight, basically. So here's the curve of my knee. So I'm introducing this arc into tightness, but it's a nice, soft, forgiving. And you just want to do a little, and you can work right down. Yeah. Very nice. So it depends, you know, it's like so I'm working here and I'm going, oh, that feels nice. It's sort of tight, but I feel, yes, I feel, I'm getting a message now from my guides saying that what I want to do is this.
Yeah, I was going to think of that.
Is that what your guides are telling you?
Yes. Not your guys, brother, my guys. Your guys are going, get your hands off. So look at this nice stretch here, right? And point where you want to depress is here, but you have to look at all this play here. So that looks a little dangerous, introducing pressure. So what to do, right. Supporting. But look, now you get to go like this. Pressure's okay? So I'm supporting his leg.
That looks like it feels good.
Well, you know, yeah. So then we're just going to stretch it out. I'm going to go up. Over, baby. Yes. Hook. Use your anatomy. That's not. Good, Mark. Bringing up that signal. Nice. Okay. You want to try that much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can remember on it.
I'll lead you through it.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Let's get busy now.
Let's do this.
Yes, Mark, I want you to be happy.
It's tight muscle.
It's tight. Usually always tight. It sure is. It's puckered even.
A lot of people actually complain about the lower back, but I notice it's always glutes.
Yes.
Glutes have a huge impact
Because it's
on the lower back because it's pulling down. You know, so you know to address not only the glutes but underlying the deep lateral rotators. You know, because they have such a pull on the greater trochanter of the femur that if it's pulled here, it shifts and your weight is labored off center, so your lower back compresses. So, anything else?
Do you generally address a weaker side versus the stronger side?
It depends. Like if if they're saying something about pain.
Meaning, as you're working on them, maybe they say, you know, it's my left hip, and you find that the left glute, posterior hip, tends to be less defined, less developed.
So as opposed to the over-pulling of the right. Well, it depends actually how I approach it on the person. And I was having a discussion with someone about like how we address issues in the clients, and it's like depending on the person's temperament. You know, we've all had people who, you know, if they say, oh, I have this pain here, you know instinctively that the best thing to do is just go right to that pain right away. because they're not going to be calm or they're not going to even relax unless you go do that right away. So I usually do that and then back off and then see what's going on. But then I address both, obviously. But that's how I determine like what side a lot of times. You know, if they go, hey, pain. So cool. I'll go to that side right away if they feel like they're not going to be relaxed until you deal with that. And then you can just do a little bit of work and then come off and then do it. So.